Mary Trump is the daughter of Fred Trump Jr., who is the oldest son of Fred Trump Sr. and the late brother of President Trump. And most people will know her father as the person who was intended, at least initially, to be the heir apparent to the Trump real estate business, but kind of went on his own path. He became a commercial airline pilot for a while and was frankly seen as the black sheep of the Trump clan. He had an extraordinary alcohol addiction that he struggled with for his life, which ultimately killed him. She paints a picture essentially of a dysfunctional family. I mean, we have at the head of the family, there is Fred Trump Sr. He is unmistakably the patriarch. His way or the highway. He has a culture in raising these children, particularly the boys, in which he encourages, she writes, aggression, domination. He views life as a zero-sum game. He talks about the need to be a killer, his word, and that people who succeed in life are killers. She makes an allusion to Frankenstein's monster and paints her grandfather as the scientist and her uncle as his creation. She alleges that Donald Trump paid a friend to take his SAT test when he was trying to get into the University of Pennsylvania. Really, though, this is more of a book that is a portrait of family dysfunction, and it's Mary Trump's efforts to portray the president as a product of that family and to try and understand why he does what he does and why he thinks the way he does now that he is sitting in the Oval Office. I think she definitely has, a bone to pick or an axe to grind, if you would like, insofar as she believes that not just in this issue of the will and the settling of the estate, but that throughout her father's life, she believes that her uncle Donald and her grandfather Fred were essentially just kind of dismantling this person and were responsible for, a lot of his sadness. They did not try to help him; they were constantly putting him down. So I think she does see them as, to some degree, needing to reckon with the way she treated their father. That said, I will say that what I think gives the book some more credibility is that she's not hiding, those issues. She explicitly says she wants to take Donald Trump down. The Trump family, I guess, or the Trump Corporation, we might say, attempted to stop publication and distribution of the book itself. Now, they failed at that. It's very difficult to achieve that, and also copies of the book were already being sent out. There's a separate issue, though, which is that a court is restricting Mary Trump from talking publicly about the book or about her family. She signed a settlement with them years ago after her grandfather died as part of settling his estate, and there are some non-disclosure requirements attached to that. So until that gets sorted out, Mary Trump herself won't be talking about her book, even though the book will be available for people to read.